Hi Taurus, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your January 2018 monthly tarot forecast. This is for Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, and Taurus Rising signs. So Taurus, Happy New Year. I will have all of the decks that I'm using here listed below. Let's see what the month of January has in store for you. All right, Taurus. So at the bottom of the deck, I do have the Page of Cups. Very nice. So the Page of Cups is the overall energy for you guys for the month of January. So with the Page of Cups here, there definitely could be some Taurians that maybe you're hearing some really exciting news, you know, something that's going to make you very, very happy. So there could be news, there could be an opportunity that's coming in that's going to excite you and make you very happy. For some of you, maybe on the love front, this could be a love interest. For some of you here, maybe there's going to be some flirty, lighthearted communication with this person here taking place in January. Right at the center, which is energy that you're going to be experiencing right at the start of the month, we do have the Sun crossed by the Emperor. So there could be some Taurians maybe getting into a relationship, could be with an Aries, or maybe with an older gentleman. With the Emperor, you know, he can be a father, he can be, you know, a man that was married, he might not any longer be married, but he can be an older man or someone who has a lot of life experience. He can be a business owner, someone who's very successful. So there could be some Taurians that maybe you're getting into a relationship with an older gentleman. If you yourself are a Taurus gentleman who's maybe older, or, you know, you have a lot of life experience, you know, honestly, you could be shining bright here with the Sun. The Sun is just true content, happiness. For me, it's a healing energy. Some of you, you know, could be shining bright. You might be in the spotlight in some way. So if you're a Taurus man, this could be a lot of people just attracted to your energy here at this time. Maybe you're going to find love. There definitely could be some opportunities that are coming in for you. For other Taurians, you know, I view the Emperor as someone who's completely empowered, in control. He's the boss. So I think that some of you with the Sun here, I mean, some of you are maybe in the spotlight, you're shining bright, you're doing your thing here, you feel empowered. And I mean, this is just an amazing energy. Maybe some of you have received some really good news and it's just making you incredibly happy here. If you're a father or if you have children, you know, maybe this is good news about your child or about your children that you're hearing here at the start of the month, Taurus, and it's making you very happy. Because at your foundation, we actually have the Page of Pentacles. So we have a couple of pages here. So maybe some of you have, you know, 2 children, or, you know, again, this could have something to do with your child, and maybe you're hearing something, it's some really good news, maybe about your child. If not, with the Page of Pentacles, this could be something work-related or something, you know, financial here that was significant. So some of you maybe within your career, you're shining bright. Maybe you had an opportunity to make a little extra money, something like that. With the Emperor here, you could even be maybe moving up within the company that you work for, Taurus. What's interesting is in the more recent past, we do have the 5 of Swords. So maybe this is energy that you experienced right at the end of December, last couple of weeks of December here, which 5s can be a challenging energy here. So the good news is that this is behind you. So, you know, feeling challenged, dealing with challenging people. With the 5 of Swords, it can be conflicts, arguments, deception. But the good news is this is behind you. And if you were a Taurus that was dealing with something like that, with the Sun here, the Sun comes in sometimes and it shines its light upon certain things, it highlights certain things. So maybe some of you are aware about a person or a situation now. And with the Emperor here, you know, this is you empowered, maybe taking back your power in some way or moving forward in some way, at least away from this energy here. Now, crowning you, we do have the Two of Cups. So some of you, like I mentioned, definitely could have love coming in here. If you're in a relationship, you know, maybe just feeling completely content here. Maybe you're spending a lot of time with your partner. You could be thinking about your partner quite a bit. The Two of Cups is reciprocated love. And also, for me, it speaks about that emotional connection. So some of you could be falling in love, definitely. Maybe there's a lot of communication here with the Page of Cups and the Two of Cups. You know, for me, this can be a lot of flirty communication that's taking place. Maybe some of you are falling in love, definitely here. There could be a lot of people or just one person in particular that's really attracted to you. If you're single, you definitely could be meeting someone. You might have a couple of possibilities though. And then coming up here around the second week in the near future, we have the Nine of Cups. So a lot of emotional abundance here, definitely Taurus. With the Nine of Cups here, this is emotional abundance. It also can represent wish fulfillment. So there could be some Taurians that around the second week, you have some sort of wish that's coming true here. And it could have something to do with a partnership for some of you, definitely. Now, if this isn't romantic for you, it could be a business partnership, definitely. It could be a family relationship, a business partnership. Maybe you're spending a lot of time with someone. There could be something that's happening here around the second week that, you know, is making you very happy. And maybe it has something to do with a new opportunity, because in the position of your power, the Ace of Wands. And so the Ace of Wands is an exciting new beginning. So some of you could be hearing some good news about this opportunity or about this new beginning that's coming in for you, Taurus. Could be anything from a new relationship, a new job, an exciting new beginning, a passionate idea that you've had, a hobby that you're starting. You know, anything that's exciting for you or that you're passionate about. For those of you that are getting into a relationship, the Ace of Wands for me represents that physical attraction, that chemistry. So, you know, really this could be that spark that's developing. Maybe you have an emotional connection with someone, but around the third week, it can get physical here around this time. You know, it's great energy to work with for those of you that are already partnered. You could be maybe conceiving at this time. So if that's something that you've wanted, Taurus, definitely give it a go around the third week. And then in the position of how those around you are viewing you, we have the Three of Cups. Which the Three of Cups for me is a lighter emotional energy. It's a social energy. So maybe, you know, there's some social butterflies here around the third week of the month, Taurus. You could be getting out, very social, hanging out with friends or family. You also could be celebrating something here. So celebrating this wish come true, celebrating this new opportunity, you know, going out, telling friends and family about this with the Three of Cups here. And then, you know, what's interesting is in the hopes and fears position, I have the Seven of Swords. You know, what's interesting, because we had the Five of Swords in the recent past, and now we have the Seven of Swords here in the hopes and fears, which is clearly just a fear. So for those Taurians that are like fearing the worst or fearing someone lying to you or, you know, someone cheating you in some way, you know, I would say just try to stay as positive as you can. Because if someone was, like I mentioned, with the sun here at the center, it illuminates things, it highlights things. So if that was the case, you're going to be made aware of this. So if that was the case, again, you're going to know about this. It's in your best interest for you to know about this. With the sun here, it would be coming out. But I think that some of you are just fearing the worst. Maybe some of you are trying to manifest this new beginning here, because the Seven of Swords is an independent energy for me. And with the Ace of Wands here, you know, some of you are definitely manifesting starting something new here. And maybe you want to work on it alone for some of you, but then maybe for some other Taurians you don't. You don't want to work on it alone. Maybe you're hoping to be able to work on it with some other people here. Because the energy that you're leaving January with, you actually have the Magician, which is another independent energy here. The Magician, you know, has everything he needs, all the tools, all the resources he needs to be successful when it comes to starting something new. So I definitely see many of you starting something new here in January. It's a month to manifest, definitely. For some of you, you're definitely creating, you're manifesting maybe something that you're very passionate about here. And I see the Magician as an empowered energy. So I definitely feel that many of you are very empowered here. You know what it is that you want. You're making it happen, Taurus. This is some great energy to work with the Emperor, the Sun, the Magician. I mean, you just have some fantastic energies. For a small number of you, maybe you're going to be going back to school, and therefore that's going to open you up to, you know, a ton of possibilities here in the future. Some of you definitely could be going back to school. Maybe that's something you were hoping for, and you're doing that in January. But let me clarify. I mean, I don't really feel like I have that much to clarify here because it's a great reading. It's a great spread. But we will take a look at this Five of Swords. It is in the recent past. But we will take a look at the Five of Swords for Taurus, clarifying the Five of Swords for Taurus. Okay, there's the Five of Swords that actually wanted to come out again. Interesting. Wow. And this card, wow. This card keeps coming up. You know, every time I clarify for a lot of the other signs, you know, I'm seeing the Tower. The Tower keeps coming up. So, you know, I feel like a lot of people have maybe just dealt with a lot of change. The Tower for me represents significant life change. Now, it can be a shock, but it's not always a shock. It can also be the universe stepping in. Now, we had the Five of Swords that just jumped out. It wanted to come out again. So, with the Five of Swords and the Tower, with this combination, there could have been maybe a heated argument. There could have been some lies. There definitely could have been some sort of challenging situation that maybe caught some of you off guard. With the Tower energy, could have been a shock. It also could have been an awakening. For some of you, if someone was lying to you, this is you finding out about it, you know, and if you haven't already, you're going to with the Sun here. But with the Tower, this can be an awakening. Some of you might have found out about someone or something. Now, because we have the Ace of Cups here, there might have been an opportunity to heal this. With the Ace of Cups, it can represent like you reconciling. It can be you reconciling. So for some of you, you know, if it was like a relationship issue, you know, maybe you're going to be healing from that here. Definitely in January, there might be an opportunity for that. But maybe, you know, maybe some of you, this could be maybe a relationship that is no more. And, you know, with every ending, it makes that room in your life, Taurus, for someone or something new to come in. So if this was maybe the door closing on one relationship that just maybe wasn't good for you, Taurus, potentially you have someone new that's coming in, and maybe it's a better fit for you. For other Taurians, you know, maybe it wasn't something on the romantic front with the Tower. It could be something involving a home, a property. Might have something to do with some shadiness. Something came out in the open, or maybe the universe stepped in when it comes to this. But it seems like you're over this. This is in your past. You're over this, and that's why we have the Emperor. That's why we have the Magician here. I mean, you're over this. You're empowered. You're moving forward. I don't think that you're going to be focusing on this too much, to be honest. And if you're newly single, you know, you could be doing your thing here in January, getting out and about, which I definitely recommend that if you do want to meet someone new, because it could be happening around the 3rd week here. Maybe even a little bit sooner. Maybe you meet someone, you're just texting with them, something like that here. Maybe you actually go out and hang out with them, maybe around the 3rd week. But I definitely see opportunities for love here. But let me pull you some additional guidance cards, Taurus. This is the Angels of Abundance Oracle cards Taurus, for January 2018. What else does Taurus need to know? All right, this card wants to come out. Interesting. And then I'm also this month, Taurus, pulling you a Romance Angel Oracle card. But over on Vimeo, I do have the Love Tarot forecast for the month of January up. I will have that link below. But focusing on love and relationship matters for Taurus for the month of January 2018. What else does Taurus need to know? Interesting. Okay, so the additional guidance card I have for you is attracting, not chasing. Anything or anyone you chase after will run the other way because of the fears underlining chasing energy. Instead, attract what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. That's an interesting card, Taurus. So if something happened previously on the love front, or even, you know, it could be business related as well, I would say with this message, just let it be. See what happens, not to chase after it, just to kind of see what happens. And also, you know, wishing this person well. If someone did you wrong, you know, don't wish them harm, because that's just bad energy you're going to attract to yourself, Taurus. And then with the Romance Angel deck, we have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So those of you who are involved in a relationship, maybe needing to spice it up a little bit, needing to have some fun with your partner, needing to play, needing to have fun, around the third week, if you can, get out and about, because you might have an opportunity to just kind of spice it up here with this energy, to respark that passion within your existing relationship. And again, for those of you that want to meet someone, definitely get out here. Definitely go out, be social here, because you could be meeting someone while you're out and about here. Okay, Taurus, so I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. Over on Vimeo, I do have the Love Tarot forecast for the month of January, so if that's something that interests you, definitely check those out. If you are interested in having a private reading with me, please check out northeasttarot.com, and I do actually still have the 2018 yearly tarot forecast up for sale on my website. So if that's something that interests you, definitely head over there. I do wish you all a wonderful month. Take care.